What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Just Jake Reviews, where I review albums, movies, sports games, and just a little bit more. And I got a comment recently from a subscriber who I will put a shout out in. I don't remember your name off the top of my head. I'm sorry about that, but here's his little YouTube thing about doing Relapse by Eminem. And I figured, well, my plan was to do just 3 Eminem albums, but the revival video is unfortunately scrapped and not going to make it to YouTube because my editing software that I use did not like me using all those audio clips and memes, and which is a shame because I thought it was going to be a pretty fun video to make, but whatever, that's just the beauty of editing, I guess, right? But yeah, today's video we're going to be looking at Relapse Refill by Eminem. Relapse is the 6th studio album by American rapper Eminem, released in Germany and a few other countries on May 15, 2009, and in the US on May 19, 2009, by Aftermath Entertainment, Shady Records, and Interscope Records. Not counting the 2006 Shady Records crossover album, Eminem Presents The Re-Up, and a few new songs recorded for his 2005 Greatest Hits album, Curtain Call The Hits, the album marks Eminem's return to making albums after a 5-year hiatus following his 2004 album, Encore, due to writer's block and an addiction to prescription sleeping medication. The album, among all of Eminem's albums, features the most productive work by his mentor, Dr. Dre, with Dre producing all but one song, Beautiful, which is produced by Eminem himself. Relapse is a concept album that revolves around horror, drug rehabilitation, and relapse. A return of his Slim Shady alter ego, Eminem stated that the album's theme was more reminiscent of the Slim Shady LP and the Marshall Mathers LP. So what I was saying is, Eminem, a lot of controversy in this time, 2009, not really known for being like the most star-studded rapper he is. Relapse has a lot of mixed reviews by fans, a lot of controversy. There's people out there who hate it, there's people out there who love it. Me, I love it. Now, I know Kamikaze is also not really loved, and I gave that a pretty high rating on this channel. This album is very good. I think Kamikaze is still better. But anyways, let's get into it. Now, of course, when it comes to Relapse, of course, this album is not the most perfect thing ever. This album has a lot more songs on it, especially if you're counting the refill. There's like 7 or 8 extra songs that I also really enjoy listening to when I do the full listen of Relapse. I know it's 2 hours long, but I really like it. And there's a few songs on Relapse where you could say his lyrics take a little too far, but there are some exceptions. Like, for example, you take a song like Medicine Ball, which I think is the most underrated song on this album. Literally, this song, no one talks about it but me. That's why I claim this song as being one of my favorite Eminem songs of all time. You just have a solid 3-stretch run in the middle of the album with Deja Vu, Beautiful, and Crack a Bottle, which I'm not even sure how that 3-run exists, because that 3-run is actually crazy. But yeah, once again, there are some songs on this album that don't really sit well with me. Like, for example, like I can't stand the song Underground. I hate the chorus, I hate the flow, I hate everything about it. There's some very, very sketchy lyrics on the album that I don't really want to say, but there's a few of them. The album starts off kind of interesting. You have the song 3 AM, which I don't hate at all. I just think, it could be a little better. Let's talk about a song on this album that no one really likes at all, and it's for a good reason. We got the song Insane, which even if I was allowed to play a clip of this song, I still wouldn't, because this song is disgusting. This is by far his most disgusting song. This song is about, that. And I'll be honest with you, this song, I kind of like it. It's kind of catchy. Like, the chorus is kind of a banger, and it kind of slaps. Yes, the lyrics are completely awful. You cannot sing this song in public because people are going to be like, what are you doing? Especially the 3rd verse. The 3rd verse on Insane might be the grossest verse by any rapper ever. There's a lot of fun songs in this album that do go with the accent thing. By the way, the entire album is pretty much just accents, which is another reason why people don't like this album. I like this album because of accents. I've always loved Relapse. But I do notice a few songs do get a few exceptions by people. Like, people love the song My Mom. I do as well. People really enjoy the song We Made You, which, I'll be honest with you, I think that song is kind of overrated. It's overrated, I'm sorry. How is that song not explicit on Spotify? That song's not explicit on Spotify. He's got to say at least one swear word in that song. The features on this album, they don't really exist. I think there's 3 for the actual length of the album. You have Dr. Dre on Old Time's Sake, which is kind of an underrated song actually. I like the beat. I like how Dre opens the song. Dre from back in the day. That's pretty catchy too. Of course, you have Dre and 50 Cent on Crack a Bottle. Let's talk about Crack a Bottle, shall we? Crack a Bottle to me is a top 20 Eminem song. I've gone back and forth between what verse is the best verse for me. For me, I think it's Dre. I think Dre has the best verse on this entire song. 50 Cent's verse is cool. It won him a Grammy, which I don't really understand that. Eminem's verse is better than 50 Cent's verse, not Dre's. But this song is insanely catchy, and I do not know why they released a music video for this. Do not watch the video. The video actually stinks. Going back to some low points on the album for me, Stay Wide Awake. I'm sorry. I cannot stand that flow. I really can't. Soon as my verse starts, I begin just like the Mozart. No, what is that? No. The chorus stinks. The Stay Wide Awake, I hate it. It's just an awkward song. That could be a hot take, but that's just my opinion. Hello. Not a bad song. Kind of slept on. Chorus is fun. The way he opens the song is pretty good. The lyrics are pretty good. The beat is not the best on the song at all, but the lyrics fit the beat pretty well. I think the song's kind of slept on. This is probably the only Eminem album that I will talk about where I'll actually mention the skits. Dr. West skit, Mr. Mathers skit, they both tell a great story. Even the Dumb Little Tanya skit. Both skits tell a great story. I love the opening skit, Before 3 a.m., really good transition, really solid, and they set up for the album pretty well. Same song and dance. I don't know about this song. I've never enjoyed this song. Yes, it's a sad song on this album, which I get it, but to me it's nothing crazy. But the 2 songs to talk about in this album, they're right here. They're both right here. Fantastic songs. Let's talk about Deja Vu first.
Doesn't feel so alone. I just don't know. Feels like I've been down this road.
Deja Vu is, in my opinion, it's in my top 10 favorite Eminem songs of all time. A song about his drug problems. I know almost every single word to this song from start to finish. One of his best hooks, which is kind of a small factor of what I look into when I look into an Eminem song, is how good is the hook? Because Eminem's got some great hooks, he's got some not good hooks. But overall, this song is a freaking masterpiece. And spoiler alert, the best song in this album, it is Deja Vu. Deja Vu is by far the best song on this entire album. Beautiful. People like saying Beautiful is the best song off this album. I'd say you're not entirely wrong. It's a good top 3 song off this album for sure. Very long song. He's going full in-depth storytelling. This song just puts you in your feels. Okay, I think now we're going to go into Refill. We're going to go into Relapse Refill, the deluxe he dropped for this album, which has 8 or 10 songs extra because it's going to go in line with the score. When I listen to Relapse, I listen to Refill because I like more music. Where do we start with Refill? I don't actually know. Let's start with Forever.
There they go, back in stadiums, as shady spits his flow. Nuts they go, macadamia.
The most banger posse cut of the 2000s. You got Drake, you got Kanye, you got Lil Wayne, you got Eminem on the same song. And yes, while Eminem does have the best verse and he bodies everybody, I will not skip over this song without talking about that Drake verse. And I don't even like Drake. That's a little thing to head towards the channel later on. I'm not a fan of Drake. I mean, just the story of the fact that those 3 artists had to rewrite their verse because Eminem's first verse was so good that is the biggest flex ever. Got some more positive and really, really good songs off Refill, like the song Taking My Ball. I know it's a joke, but I love those type of Eminem joke songs. Like what he's saying in the verses, like his flow, what he's like how he's saying it, It's alright, it's okay with me. I don't lose my steps, all by my step. I don't need nobody to play with me. If you just give me a chance, I can put you in a trance the way I dance. Yeah, just a little snippet there for you. Are people on the internet gonna agree with me if I say Elevator by Eminem is a top 5 Eminem hook?
There once was a saying that I used to say back in the day when I met Dre.
I mean, if you don't believe me, just go listen to it. Music Box. Music Box is a good song. I like Music Box. It might be one of the only actual good serious songs off of Relapse Refill because I'm not counting Buffalo Bill as a serious song, even though that song's also pretty good. Hell Breaks Loose. Oh boy, Hell Breaks Loose. This song is so garbage. Not even Dre helps. Dre does not help this song. Not saying his verse is bad, but it's not great. That beat is so goddamn annoying. The chorus stinks. This is one of my least favorite Eminem songs of all time. Now, the latter half of Refill. These are songs that I like to say are not as good as everyone says they are. First of all, I don't understand the love for My Darling and Careful What You Wish For. People love those songs. I don't understand. Those songs are painfully boring in my opinion, especially My Darling. Like, I literally fall asleep when I hear it. Drop the Bomb on 'Em is a song that has grown on me just recently. Like, I always had it in that category of boring songs in this album, like My Darling and Careful What You Wish For. Drop the Bomb on 'Em, it's catchy as hell. The chorus hits, his verses are great, love the flow. Song's pretty good. So once again, best song in this album, I already said it, it's Deja Vu. Worst song in the album, Underground. It's Underground, and that's gonna be classified as a hot take. I don't understand how anyone likes that song. Like, there's nothing good about that song at all. And it might arguably be my least favorite Eminem song of all time. That's gonna start something. But overall, it's gonna be another high score album. In my opinion, Relapse, counting Refill, as an album is a 8.3. 8.3. I was pretty much going back and forth between 8.4 and 8.3, but I'm gonna go 8.3. So yeah, anyway, that's going to be today's album review. Shout out to that person who said review Relapse. This is totally for you. You are awesome, by the way. Hope you keep watching my videos and keep commenting, doing all that fun stuff. And that's what I hope all you guys do. I've been getting a lot of comments over the past few days, which I really, really love that. I'm having a conversation with this one guy in the comments who is also awesome. I'll also shout you out as well. Yeah, make sure to go subscribe to my channel, like the video, comment down below, and yeah, you're definitely going to see more uploads. So my next schedule for this channel is my next 2 videos are actually not going to be music. I'm planning to do a movie review, maybe record it tomorrow or Thursday, and then obviously we're going to do a video about the Super Bowl. So yeah, we're going to get our first movie review either Wednesday or Thursday. I do know what the movie is, but you guys won't know until the video. So yeah, anyways, thank you guys for all the support I've been getting recently. Let's grow this channel. Let's make sure to build this channel. And yeah, see you next time. Peace.